can we have a moment and pray for the ribs and lungs of JD McDonough?
So I've had a collapsed lung. I've had broken ribs. Not at the same time. Both are impossible to breathe because you're just in so much discomfort and pain that it's like every breath is agony. Now having those two combined where like it hurts to breathe, you inflate your lungs because of the popped, lung that you have, and then also having broken ribs where you can't expand your chest. The fact that he finished the match.
How?
I do not
and
know.
I mean,
and he
I know,
took that backbreaker and all of it. I mean,
I know we're in the era where like Cody came into the Hell in the Cell with his tit hanging off, but like, how's he not dead? I don't want to wish that on anybody.
No.
But how's he not dead? Like how? Like he broke his ribs from the back. How did he not like fuck up his spine? When if you follow him on socials, he's like got a really good sense of humor about the whole thing too.
Yeah.
Like one of his tweets was like, "Oh, if you're gonna be stupid, you better be tough," or something like that. And the night after Raw, he came out and he said, "Oh, I just want you to know that I don't have a concussion, though I am under like the WWE's enforced protocols for concussion. Don't worry, guys, it's not a concussion. It's just a couple broken ribs and a punctured lung." Like, fuck me, man. I mean,
that punctured lung too. That's the one.
With Judgment Day sort of looking like they're on the way out anyway, I hope they can do this in a way. And I'm not saying like Triple H with the Beautiful Day videos or anything like that, but I hope they can bring this back to like, this guy really fucked himself up and he busted his ass to get back here. Do we get a hero's welcome JD solo return when he gets back? Maybe he even goes back to being Jordan Devlin.
Yeah.
I would really like to see that, because talking with the guys over at the wrestling, or not talking with them, but talking to people in their chat on the live stream the other night, one match in NXT history that goes really, really undermentioned is the ladder match for the undisputed NXT Cruiserweight Championship, Jordan Devlin and Santos Escobar.
Ooh, I forgot about that match entirely.
Remember Jordan won it at a Worlds Collide event, and then COVID happened and he couldn't come to America, so they had to crown a new Cruiserweight champion, and they did that round-robin tournament where Santos Escobar finally unmasked and he was the champion, and then they stared each other down, and it was the end of it was the end of a COVID episode of NXT where they were just staring each other down. And Shawn Michaels came out from out of nowhere, just pulled a ladder out from under the ring, chucked it between the two of them, and left. And that was the announcement. It's really good, and it's really underrepresented because it happened in a time that nobody wants to think about anymore. But like, get me Jordan Devlin. Like, tell me he's leaving the name JD behind because it stood for Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Do something stupid like that. It's fine. Let him go back to being Jordan Devlin. Let him go back to being the Irish Ace. And let him come back to a hero's welcome at least for 1 week. Let him get cheered for a week, and if he turns heel the following week, then fine. But like, a lot of people cashed in their chips early on JD McDonough, and a lot of people are really switching their tune after he broke himself on Raw.
Yeah.
And I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because holy fuck.
Exactly, like the whiplash, all of it, and I'm grateful he's okay. But in that moment, I'm also glad that he got the recognition that he deserves. So, because
that's like, they made a big when the Netflix thing started, they made a big point of like, look at our new fancy desk and it doesn't break and whatever, and that's fine because it means you're not going to do table spots every 5 minutes, but it means when somebody hits it incidentally, they're going to be fucked.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anyways, I just wanted to like bust in with a little moment there, like, let's give JD his flowers a little bit.
But I'm glad you did, because like you said, he certainly deserves it, and I hope when he's able to come back, we see him get, really what he deserves.